Hey, wait a second. Where are the wands?
Dead.
There's one over there.
Yeah, I left the actual wooden wand back there, but that's right. Naomi was beating Deb with it.
Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna go back and play some more Tyrion Trapdorf.
Yep.
Yeah. That's right. We made him look like especially slutty, didn't we?
Not like super slutty. A slutty, like kind of as slutty as you can for this game.
Yeah. This is like 18th century slutty.
Thanks for the sub, Butters.
Thanks for the sub, Butters GG.
You know, I realized.
What's
so
up?
okay, so I know, like I mentioned, Roll for Sandwich, the TikTok guy like rolls D&D dice for sandwich ingredients. Yes, I have.
When did you mention this?
Oh, a bunch of times. Anyways, he had an actor from Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves.
Oh, cool.
And I realized how much this character looks like them.
Really?
Yeah, looks a lot like her.
Shows good discipline.
Different hair though.
Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our
Why is there a Japanese teacher in the 1800s?
charm, incidentally,
Because the Togayashi Tengu.
Okay, but
during a Quidditch match.
why did everyone become white when Dumbledore took over?
Because white is might.
the secrets of Dumbledore.
See, look, M is for might.
So you haven't played this in a while.
Yeah.
And Naomi, you said that you did some side quests.
Did I?
Yes.
I don't even remember if I did them.
You did some side quests in between last time we played and this time.
Oh yeah, so we could just get to the point of the spells.
The crux.
Neon Reagan, if that's true, you gotta DM me the story.
Yep.
Yeah, Grindelwald did. Wow. It was more wizards versus muggles, but yeah.
I'll do this later.
As much as possible. Perhaps
A Wiggenweld potion.
Give me them potions, bitch. Yeah, potions.
Hi, everyone. Oh yeah, didn't you fail at this?
Really?
Back for more, eh?
Fine.
Ready then?
3 tries at most.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Something. Devil's Alliance.
Alright, Naomi, don't fuck it up this time.
I promise nothing.
You should start every single episode of this show with Summoner's Court.
God.
Dude,
I
we had
lose an
such a
audience
busy...
in 10 minutes.
Like, I nearly fucking just fell asleep without doing the show. It's such a busy day today. I'm like, listen, I know, Naomi, you don't like the fact that I have, like, late day coffees. I need one today. Like, I'm...
Too much.
Naomi!
Oh, wow.
Oh.
It's nice to be wrong.
Blonde, thanks for the $1. The movie causes Naomi to abandon her sinful ways, becomes a Christian, leaves Dev, founds a church, becomes a cult leader, forces all her followers to move into a compound in BC. The Canadian government starts to investigate claims of rape amongst the women and forced labor. Naomi poisons all of her followers, forcing them to drink tainted femboy milk.
Sounds accurate.
And then goes back to Rwanda and finishes what she started.
Hello!
Hi, Dave. Please just tell me Dev didn't eat all the cookies already. No. But he admitted how many he'd eaten, and then the rest was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so... I had... It was funny. You guys all had, like, 2 or 3 cookies. No, you each had one of each.
When we tried initially, Dom and I even split 3 of them.
Okay, well, no, you each had one, trying each one, and then you had a couple more. So I think you each might have had, like, 6 or 7 at the most.
Yeah, I'd say.
Meanwhile, I had 16. I was like, yeah.
Christ.
I haven't touched any though. Actually, no, that's not true. I had a few more Thin Mints.
You finished off
you
finished off the Thin Mints. I saw.
did it.
Well, no. There's still 1 full package of Thin Mints in the freezer.
That's all.
Oh, you put it back in the freezer. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I finished the open.
Yeah, they're really good if they're in the freezer. I don't know what it is, but they're just. My mom would do that. She put them. When they had them in Canada for like
the cauldron
5
mug.
minutes.
The cauldron mug is actually Naomi's coffee mug.
7 matches in a row.
But she's not drinking coffee right now, so I'm drinking. Hey, Spooky, you fucking femboy.
You wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Oh. Keep practicing.
You're clearly cut out for this. Give up your
I suppose
dreams.
you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested and that you passed.
Yeah, we passed.
I did the thing.
So what's really funny is that, like, despite the huge fucking canceling this game had on Twitter, no one's really talking about it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's
because the amount of people compared to the people that didn't care or wanted to play it was probably like 10, like 1 to 9.
Maverick Hunter says Dev has hemorrhoids. Okay, I gotta tell you a story of something that just happened. All right, I was like half asleep and we were making fun. You know, like for example, like remember during Pokemon Soul Silver, I called Dave a lactonite because he's lactose intolerant. So basically, no, it's not an actual hemorrhoid story.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Or like, you know how you said it, like leftoid or rightoid or centroid or whatever, just like, you know what I mean? So
people leave.
Basically, we needed to like fix something that needed sewing, and Dom is the person who knows how to sew.
Yeah.
So Dave was like, I've got to hem this, and I was like, go call up Dom. She's a hemorrhoid.
It took you like 30 seconds to realize what the fuck you said.
Yeah, and like I couldn't tell, and like none of us were like. Then I was like, wait a minute, that's an actual word.
No, I recognized immediately. I would just look at you with this mixture of confusion and disgust until you realize what the hell you said.
Potions.
If true, Ithaca, DM me on Discord information.
Dev, you're retardo. A Ravenclaw, a Gryffindor, and a Hufflepuff walk into a bar.
I'm surprised they didn't do something special with the Gaunt child, considering he's supposed to be Voldemort's ancestor.
Yeah, there's more.
Okay.
We're still at like the very beginning of the game, Dad.
Oh, so like,
Dude.
do they predict like one day my child will take over the world?
No.
Oh, okay.
I doubt they're gonna be that blatant about it. Hey, Mama Lulu, we are
Now
decked
we're
out.
getting Depulso.
Dude, do it.
Boop,
It's really handy.
boop.
Hurry up.
Well, you know that. You're further in the game
Yep.
than I am.
Yeah, Naomi's like really far in the game on her
Yeah.
personal file.
Yeah.
I am basically at this point in the game because I've been afraid to run on my computer because it just died. But I moved my computer and like it's actually got the cooler on the bottom now.
Basically, the pump in Dave's CPU cooler was at the very top of the loop that was like so it was fucking it up. And now that Dave put his computer like laying down flat, it runs better.
Somewhat. If I run a game and then I try to edit.
Dave, where's your
really
fucking
sucks.
mohawk, you lardoid? I gotta do some IRL shit first. I'm gonna shave it next week.
Hey.
But I am gonna do it. I am gonna put it into a video.
There is a date listed.
Yes.
Don't worry, there will be evidence.
I just saw. Wait, hold on. She's Hufflepuff.
She's a Hufflepuff.
Hi, I'm Hufflepuff.
I got
Nice
paid
to
a bunch
meet
of money to have a mohawk.
Yeah.
There's no Slytherin here because we can't have
Can't
green
do
on the green
green,
screen.
guys.
Yeah.
The green screen, we can't do green.
So like I'm clearly a Ravenclaw because I got a big brain, and Naomi's clearly a Hufflepuff because she's a coward and like a wimp.
Yeah.
Not how it works.
Dave's not much of a Gryffindor, but fine.
Yeah.
By the way, there's now a lot
Quidditch.
of porn of this teacher.
That's not unsurprising.
Like they've made like nude models of her, and they have her getting like gangbanged by a bunch of vines and shit.
That's unsurprising. You can't have an attractive teacher without them getting fucked in the ass by vines.
That's how it is.
Yes, Countessm, I definitely use baked
completed my
beans
assignment,
as my
Professor.
coolant.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you.
She is a cutie.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught
She probably
you
has like
Leviosa,
moss in her vagina though.
So you should be ready
It's
for a more
unfortunate.
advanced levitation.
It's fine,
challenge.
she's just a dryad.
Wingardium
Oh, wow.
a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
I'm
When
ready.
executed correctly, you
Boom,
should be able to pick
boom.
up
Did you see the PC that was made for the
Swish
Switch?
and flick.
Yeah, I saw that spooky.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. Swish and flick.
Oh my god, Leviosa!
Leviosa.
Use it! Say it in chat!
She's the one giving Tyrion the estrogen under the table.
Of course.
Practice
Have all the soy in the world. Just pure soy.
Is it in this one? When do I unlock that? Is it after?
I don't know.
I still love this emote.
Aw.
Leviosa,
Aw.
Leviosa, Leviosa.
Oh,
Indeed.
wrong, stop.
Oh,
Accio bomb.
Bomb. Oh.
What's really funny?
I can't do it. Ron, I can't get it up.
I went back to Oni's old video of that, and there's a bunch of new comments that are like here for Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Okay. Got that. I should probably assign. Wait, what is this? Why do I?
Oh yeah, by the way,
What the fuck is you?
I regret to inform you that games journalism. So what they did this time was they said Hogwarts Legacy is a failure because most people stopped playing it after the first month of release. It's like, yes, they beat the game and moved on. It's a single player fucking game.
Also, they still sold the game.
Yes, they still like, it's so dumb. They're like, if you don't play a game for years and years and years, like World of Warcraft or Overwatch or League of Legends, then your game is a failure. That's how it is in 2023. Meanwhile, all of these live service games are fucking shutting down and dying. Like, Gotham Knights was a big deal, and now it's like 75% off permanently. Because no one gives a fuck about these kind of games. Meanwhile, like, single player experiences like this, everyone still clearly wants them. That's why they sell like hotcakes whenever they come out. You're like Atomic Heart was honestly only a mid game, but it still sold like crazy, you know?
Yep.
Okay. What spells do I want?
Jesus, everywhere.
Yep, this game is getting DLC, it's getting sequels, it's getting a TV show. Yeah. Yep. Atomic Heart is getting 3 DLC expansions and a sequel. Yep. Like these games are actually like doing really well. Meanwhile, the whole let's just monetize our game forever and put in loot boxes and microtransactions and make you fucking grind and play it forever. Like those games are just dying now. Yeah.
Except for like maybe like the Jedi series.
It's so
which seems to be doing okay.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous, to be honest. Like imagine if like this era's game journalism existed in the 1990s. Imagine some retard fucking game journo saying Metal Gear Solid is a failure because most people beat it and then stopped playing it back in like 1996 or 97 or whatever it was.
Oh, I agree, Spooky. Yeah, I know.
Like how stupid would that be?
Dude, okay, you know what happened? What would happen to any magazine that had brain dead takes like that? Mm-hmm. They go under.
Yeah.
They couldn't afford to be that stupid. They had to be as objective as possible and not just, you know, have these knee-jerk subjective reactions to every single part of the game, especially when it comes to the politics. They could not afford to do so. Their editors would fire them. They would lose subscriptions. They would they'd be fucked. They'd be completely gone.
Oh no, we can see your chat. Is it Dries Dupreez? We can see your chat. It just for some reason it's not appearing on the screen, but I can see it. But yeah, like, oh yeah. Metal Gear Solid is problematic because of its depiction of Merle and Sniper Wolf.
Merle?
Merle
and
Merle
Sniper Haggards
Wolf. And Sniper Wolf.
Yeah, I got what you meant.
Or like, dude, imagine Final Fantasy VII is one of the worst games of all time because everyone bought it and played through it and they stopped playing it.
Because it makes
Ocarina of Time is the worst game of all time because like these, it's just such a music.
You have to play the music yourself.
It's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like these game journals are like, people stop playing the game. It's a failure. It's like, I hate games journalists. I hate them. You know what I want to do? I want to do something highly illegal to Kotaku's offices.
I'm going to Charlie Hebdo them, Dev 2023.
I can't even say in Minecraft anymore because a guy got arrested for saying in Minecraft.
Just say Charlie Hebdo.
Fuck. For legal reasons, that's a joke. The live service loot box online trash is only exploitable and profitable when the single player games that are coming out suck and are full of woke nonsense. Yeah.
They still give a lot of dumb reviews, but it was always personal taste and not policy that made them write what they did. Yeah, which is I mean, disagreeable. And don't get me wrong, it would affect viewership, but it wouldn't mess things up the way that a highly political take would.
It's legal to mail live chickens in both the US and Canada. Let's just say I want to be singing Closing Time at Kotaku's office. Closing Time.
That actually works. That works.
The precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest.
My precious butterflies.
When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden.
So you know what's
from
funny about
entering the
this?
forest.
What?
Is that I didn't even get the reference when I first got this quest. But this whole quest is just a reference to saying, follow the spiders. Why can't it be follow the butterflies?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what this entire quest is.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes. If you
I guess we'll follow the fucking butterflies then,
Great.
dude.
God, Seth
Very well.
Zutak. What
Hold
did
on.
he say
I have
about that?
time. I shall see
Final
how they
Fantasy VII is problematic because Eris and Tifa aren't non-binary bisexuals in love, and Leave Cloud is a small-dicked loser, journo who later got arrested for soliciting dick pics. Listen, why would you get arrested for soliciting dick pics? I do this all the time. Good chat.
The butterflies always seem to be on the fringe.
Fine, just write
Wait.
some fanfic for Cloud.
Dev streaming sucks dick. You don't. Then why are you here?
Then why
God damn it.
are you here? You stupid motherfucker.
So, anyways, yeah, those Girl Scout cookies are pretty dang good.
Yes.
Dev, you and I agreed the tag-alongs were our favorites. I think Dom did too. Yeah, Dom did too. Yeah, so 3.
What do you think? What was your favorite, Naomi?
What?
Of the Girl Scout
The
cookies?
shortbread was.
No, it was the whatever the fuck the chocolate ones were. I don't remember.
Which
Like
chocolate?
half of them are chocolate.
Which
All the chocolate.
did it have coconut? Did it have
No.
peanut butter?
I don't remember.
Did it
God
have?
damn it, Naomi.
Was it mint or peanut butter?
Peanut butter.
That's tag-along, so that's 4 for 4.
Dev loves eating Girl Scouts.
Honestly,
Yeah.
even the Samoas were
pretty good,
decent.
yeah.
For coconut cookie, like I don't really like coconut.
Oh wait,
much,
I have my
but
broom now,
they're
right?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Hey,
Butterflies.
look,
Why could it be following the spiders?
butterflies.
She wasn't making it up.
Yeah,
You know
smells
what's
like
nice
cow.
about the broom? You can pick up collectibles.
While you're on it.
Yep.
Come this far.
Hey Dev, I'm a
It's
game
like
dev
giving
myself.
up
Would you
for
play
about
my
these
game
butterflies.
if I sent it to you?
Yeah, sure, probably. Why not?
We still
we've
still
done
have
some-
yet to play the game.
No, we've done several games. People have
I
sent
know,
us, yeah.
I know, but there was a game that came out like in late February that we said we were gonna play, and we
We kept forgetting.
well, we're gonna have to actually plan it out, and
You
then
know what? We'll do it.
email the guy, and then just
Well, that's like, yeah, I was ready to play it. You were like, well, he's not going to be there. It's like, well, fuck. Like,
Well,
we can't just wait on his
because-
schedule.
thanks for $20, Richard.
Thin mints, yeah, beaches. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
Thin mints are really good. We had them
They're
very
like,
very
they're
briefly
okay, to
in
be
Canada.
honest.
But yeah, I just thought, you know, it's just the right thing to have the actual person there, especially when we talked about them being there for it.
Look what we have here.
Some
is
sort of trophy.
Dev, have you seen Pizza Tower?
Okay.
Pizza Tower.
I saw the trailer for it. It looks pretty fun.
So now you need to go and buy another model of broom that has a dildo you can sit on.
True, but that is not available, unfortunately.
What is that?
It's a dragon.
Oh, it's just a.
It's
Oh, okay.
kites.
Oh.
Yeah. There's,
Well, there are dragons.
yeah,
we
there are.
saw one. I never saw one in my own playthrough. I didn't know that was a thing.
You haven't seen one yet in your own playthrough?
No.
Oh.
I saw one like flying. I didn't know they came down onto the ground and stole sheep. That's awesome.
Yep.
Oh look, it's a Merlin trial.
Are you going to
Yeah,
do
it's
it?
Yes, because you know what
Hebridean
Merlin trials
wine.
do?
What do they do?
They give you more inventory space for
Oh.
your clothes, which I always have way
God.
too much of.
Gotta get more inventory space for my clothes.
Sounds good, Chef Jeff.
Oh.
We'll be in
right.
contact.
Okay, okay, listen. I want you guys, Dave, have you done one of these, Dev?
I've
Dev.
done a couple of
Yeah.
the Merlin trials.
No, I know. I want you guys to figure out how to do this Merlin trial because I had to look it up and I just want to see if I'm more stupid than you guys.
Okay.
Shoot that
The
highlighted.
highlighted
Blast it. Yeah, just blast it with something.
was one in the distance too.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there's 3 of them. Every Merlin trial generally has 3 columns
There's
that
one
do
there.
stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Hold
there's
on.
one highlighted then.
Wait.
Is it like you have
You
to
gotta find
find
that?
that you
Okay.
just have to find the little patch of crystal and blow them up?
Well, here, I mean, Dave, if you want to try to figure it out, go ahead.
No, I want you both to try and do it.
Have you
'Cause
done
I already know the solution.
Like, do you have to get on top of the stone and then blast that pile over by the tree? I guess you can't climb it.
No,
Eh?
you can't climb it.
Okay.
Well, I can blast the piles over by the tree.
Tasks I've given you.
That's just like more stuff.
Just more stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
Fair enough.
moonstone.
The severing
Moonstone.
Okay, go back to the.
typically used
Hang on,
to
I
cut
gotta
an object.
kill that wolf.
Can be a powerful
Why?
and turn it into a sheep.
Well, now he's I guess that counted as defeating
Oh
him.
my god, you anamorphed it.
I did.
That's right, Naomi.
So, what do you guys think?
I'm trying to think what spell we can use on that. Okay. Is the amount of circles, the green gems, is that the amount of times you have to hit it?
I don't know.
That could be 6.
Could be 6 times, yeah. Nothing happened.
And then what's that one? That one's 4. Oh, that's also
Still
6.
6.
Okay.
No, not.
And that one's also 6.
Yeah, that's not gonna work now.
That's shorter though.
Which means it's probably first.
Wait, can you look on the back of it?
It's just the same thing the whole time. Now the real question is,
Yeah,
what
I don't know.
spell should be used on this?
I don't even know what I'm not even at that point.
Okay, what are your spells again? Besides, like
I will let you know that I can do this trial currently.
you can do this with just the.
Whatever spells I have, I can do it.
You mean in total?
No matter what, all my current spells, I
Yeah.
can do this trial. If that's your hint.
Okay, so that means that it's not just the basic spell then.
Well, no. I'm just saying that you asked what spell it is.
Just tell us,
Because-
fuck.
Yeah,
I give
Okay,
up.
okay, watch this.
Okay.
Revelia? Oh. Oh, okay,
Yep.
fair enough.
And then you put them in the fucking thing.
That's neat.
You light it up, yeah.
Yes. Do you know I spent a fucking hour trying fucking to figure this out on my own before I had to go online and look it up
Well, I figured it wouldn't be just the basic spell at the very least.
because
Because it just seems too tricky.
no, listen, because I did a shit ton of different types of puzzles and they all required interacting with the columns. This
just
is the
wondering,
only
like,
one that doesn't. You
if
have to
the-
go and find stuff.
The emeralds on the stone maybe
Yeah, this is a
pertain
game,
to
a game
the
facts
butterflies?
moment.
No. You know what happens is that the butterflies appear. And if you don't notice them, you're just fucked.
You're just
Because on the first one I
stumbling.
found, they were very, very like far away. Like
Yeah.
very, like I flew on a broom to get to one of them.
Yep. This is a game facts moment for sure.
Yeah.
Fucking damn it.
Also, doesn't this game say that Merlin attended Hogwarts?
yes,
yes.
it does.
That's
which is
bullshit.
Definitely false.
We know that's bullshit.
We've already been over this.
Okay. $3. Oh yeah, there's rocks over there. Yeah.
I live in a place that has geese, and they're not aggressive like the ones I see in videos, and it got me wondering, are Canadian geese really dicks? The internet makes them. Yes, and like twice over.
actually are,
They're
yeah.
really aggressive. And they shit everywhere.
Why does Merlin exist in Harry Potter? Well, he's like, aren't you gonna go into the thing?
What the?
Well, she uses
Don't you go into that?
What are you talking
she
about?
uses
Okay,
other
never mind.
people that were alchemists and you know like supposed practitioners
Yeah.
throughout English history and well European history rather.
I actually made a Methods of Rationality reference in the pre-show already.
Yeah,
So you
minus
missed
5
it.
minutes.
You missed it. It was minus 5 minutes. Yeah. Basically, what I said for those of you who weren't around during the pre-show, thanks to the $20, Noah. Very appreciated, buddy.
you.
Thank
Saw
you.
you.
Revelio.
Who's that in the GIF?
It's a guy. It's like a dog wearing a samurai hat.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Perfect.
But no, yeah. Basically, what I said was, hey, do you remember that time in Harry Potter where the Weasley twins were fighting the troll on the bridge, and then one of them put on the what was that fucking the Sorting Hat, and the Sorting Hat shouted Gryffindor, and then he pulled the he pulled the sword of Gryffindor out of it, and then cut off the troll's arm.
Should I lie to this lady?
And you guys were like, no, and I was like,
Nope.
that's because it's in Methods of Rationality.
And I said, oh no, I like to talk about real books for a change.
They led me into the forest.
At least ones that are written by the Queen of Turfs.
the Queen of Turfs.
Right.
You were rewarded for your
The Queen of
efforts.
Turf Island.
Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest.
Read another
For now,
book.
I'm happy simply knowing
Dev
there's
doesn't know how to
something
read, guys.
So lovely to see.
Fuck off.
He only knows how to read Methods of Rationality because the author read it to him.
Really?
Dev, I hope to catch that Adolf Hitler in the Methods of Rationality documentary in the History Channel.
Okay, the funniest thing is, Naomi, like, you read it and you thought it was really good.
I do think it's good. I just think you bring it up way too fucking much.
It's true. It's pretty fanboy.
Okay, where do we go next? I don't even know what question.
Oh no,
my
straight up,
fucking-
like I am 100% a fanboy from this rationality.
Grow and harvest fluxweed.
Defendo.
Acquire and use an available. Aw, man.
Can you afford it? I don't know how much money you have.
That's not what I wanted.
We know, Dad.
Not even close. You have to. Well, how much stuff do you have to sell potentially? Some stuff. You could probably sell enough.
Listen, okay. You know what I realized? I like methods of rationality for the same reason that I like Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. And you remember that show, right, Dave?
Yep.
You remember why that was a good show? Because it had those extended cutaways to actually dive deep into various topics.
Yeah.
Yeah, method of rationality does that. Like when they go to Azkaban, Harry stops for a bit and talks at significant length about the Stanford prison experiment, and that was just really cool. That was really interesting.
Yeah, there's some stuff where they go into real, like, legitimate studies and legitimate history.
Yes,
which I do find more interesting.
Dev, no more TikTok videos, please. No more.
Yeah, that's in the comments. Like, I want, please, Dev, just stop.
Dude, half of them are like, Dev, please stop. Half of them are like, Dev, keep making them.
And then I pinned Torvar's comment, which was...
What did Torvar say?
I thought that Dev was immune to the black pill. Then you fucker started sending him TikTok videos.
Oh my god! Can you guys hear that?
The really
cops
close.
are going somewhere. Yeah. Dude, what if like 50 cop cars show up at our house and they're like, "Hey, we're getting swatted."
Why? What did you do?
Well, no, you know what's getting swatted is, right? It's when
call
like
the cops on you.
No, it's when viewers of a stream learn your address and then call your local police department saying that
they're selling drugs or something.
They're selling drugs. There's a hostage situation or something, and the cops all show up and like burst into the stream like with like riot gear. You ever heard about that?
I think I have.
I wonder if it's...
Did I do my...
Is that the fire
Was
department?
that Dittany?
I don't know.
What did you say? Grow... Oh no, grow and harvest fluxweed.
Fluxweed?
I have fluxweed.
Yeah, Tim Pool's been swatted like 7 times.
Okay, well, I can't do these, so I guess I'll just go do the main quest without doing those.
Oh yeah, people have died from swatting. Yeah.
Oh, that's really far
There are
away.
streamers who have been like shot the fuck up during a swatting.
Jesus.
I know back in the day, like we're talking like 2010, 2011, Caleb Hart got swatted, and like there's people showing up at like there's like an old stream of his where he's like sitting around in a streaming room, and the cops come in, and he's just like talking to him like while the stream is up. I heard there was a Twitch streamer got swatted, killed in the stream, and Twitch banned him for violence in the stream. Yeah, that's so stupid.
I remember hearing about that, yeah.
I'm getting a helicopter too. What the hell is going on here?
They're all coming for us, dude.
It really is a SWAT team.
Well, no, dude, there was one guy who was doing an IRL stream with like a streamer backpack, and he got mugged, he got the shit kicked out of him, and his stream was banned for violence. It's like, what the fuck, Twitch?
Yeah.
That was dumb as fuck.
Yeah, Monday and Mac got swatted.
Oh.
Yeah. To be fair, Dragon Fat, like he's dead, right? So he doesn't need his channel anymore.
No. It just seems ridiculous.
So also these are, I don't understand the point of these, but you just get a landing, you just land on a landing platform and you get experience. I don't know why.
Oh, I don't know.
There's no chest or anything. Like I've checked
There's a helicopter,
multiple
Dave.
times, and yeah. Ooh, there's a foe.
A foe?
Yeah, that's Skull.
A William Dafoe?
Yeah, Willem Dafoe.
I'll go do these.
That reminds me.
DM me all information, Dragon Fat.
So Willem Dafoe is in a movie called was it Curse of the Vampire?
Pop.
Something like that.
Pop.
It's a movie that it's an alternate history or I guess like a fictional history where you know the movie Nosferatu, right?
Yes.
And there's a guy named Max Schreck who plays Nosferatu. So this is a movie in which it's found out that Max Schreck is actually a vampire.
Oh.
And that they hired him because he's like, I will be in your film, but I require sacrifices.
Really?
And it's Willem Dafoe playing Max Schreck. And you know who edited that movie?
Who?
Nicolas Cage. Because he and Nicholas Hoult, who played Tolkien in the biopic, are in a movie that's coming out called Renfield, which I think is pretty good. And apparently it's like actually it's legitimately a sequel to OG Dracula. And they did an AMA, and they're talking about that. The fact that
You gotta fly.
Yeah, Shadow of the Vampire. That was it.
Just stop. Just fly.
I'm not dead.
Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
I'm dead to
Oh,
the
there they are.
outside. Willem Dafoe's actually going to be in the Nosferatu remake next year. Really?
he?
I didn't
Oh.
know that. I'd recommend Shadow of the Vampire though. It's pretty good. Like I haven't. No, I did see the original Nosferatu because it's not that long.
There's a fish out of the water.
What?
Hang on, I lost.
No, it's a wizard.
Revelio.
Okay, there they are. I'll go save the fish in a second.
No, next.
It's just dead.
Shadow of the Vampire.
Hey, Cinder Chris, what's up?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Want to say hi? Yeah, fair enough,
No,
man.
yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
can.
Leviosa.
Why? God damn you! Why won't you let me? do this?
Leviosa, Naomi. It's Leviosa.
Isn't this the? I thought this was the 100th anniversary of that. Oh no, that was last year. Last year was the 100th anniversary. I'm still hearing the helicopter in the
Well,
background.
whatever.
Can you just pick it up? Like
No, I can't. I
You
can't.
have hands, for fuck's sake.
Nope. Wizards don't have hands. They have a wand hand, and that's it.
Hey, if you went away and then you came back, do you think it'd still be there and alive?
Still flopping around.
That'd be so weird. Oh, good.
Oh, nice.
War point.
San Bakar's Tower. What's this?
It is the wait period.
Where we just lie on the ground.
Professor Fig's like, hey, I'm just here. I decided to come and join you.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't
They
make
snuck
very
on me when I was
past them into
sleeping.
the tower.
Also, why are there bees in front of my face?
We've no idea what's
The bees!
More importantly,
Bees ate my
however,
face.
I'd like to know why they're
Not
here.
the bees! Hey,
They've
see,
set up
Nick Cage,
camp just
he
ahead.
knew. He
I
knew.
suggest
He's
we
in the game.
investigate a little
He knew it,
before
eh?
doing
Yeah, he knew
anything
it.
else. Let's go.
Well, this is
I really want to see the incredible weight of,
isn't.
it was an unbearable
This
weight
way.
of massive talent.
I'd suggest
But I
we
can't,
use
I
the
don't think I can convince
dissolution
Dom to watch
charm
it. Do you
here.
guys want to watch it?
No sense in
Hold on.
announcing
Its
our
attack actually is actually completely correct here. Vampires represent sexual taboo, which is why they aren't relevant in the modern day, because literally every degenerate taboo is being pushed as being good. Yeah. Like, vampires kind of came about in an era of a lot of sexual repression, and they were kind of like a way to discuss it without, really discussing it.
Hence the...
cast Petrificus Testalis.
Oh.
Well
All
done.
game I was trying to figure out for a very long time until we got here, and I was just
And
like,
it's just press
Yep.
button to win.
yep.
See,
People working for me.
I've always maintained that as more and more taboos become not taboo anymore, like a lot of things about life become a lot less interesting. Being gay was a lot cooler when you weren't allowed to do it. Now that it's normal, it's like, who cares,
Yeah, and the vampire, because it's about seduction, right?
Yes.
Dracula seduces, Mina and I guess the village women in general.
Yep.
He technically, in a way, seduces Renfield.
Oh yeah, and now things that are normal become lewd. Not just lewd, but subversive. Like, nowadays when a woman says, I want to stay home and be like a stay-at-home mother, that's considered subversive at this point, because...
Before, it was,
because
I want to seduce a stay-at-home mother.
Because now it's like, that was so normal, it wasn't considered like a controversial opinion, but now it is.
Well, that's why they made porno of it.
Yeah. Well, that's why the whole trad wife TikToker is a thing now.
Yeah, being a trad wife is a subversive. It's a subversive quality now. It's like, really? Oh.
Actually, yeah, Spooky Yahtzee made that. Spooky, give me your fucking Prime sub. Fuck you. Spooky Yahtzee made that point too. Is that like, why is it that Avada Kedavra is considered like one of the unforgivable curses, when instead I could like in the late game learned an explosive firebomb spell that kills like 10 people at once. It's like, well, in one spell I can kill you, second spell I can kill 10 people. Why is that one not considered fucking unforgivable?
Because apparently collateral damage is more acceptable than just instant painless death.
Yeah.
Dev in the year 2040. Man, pedos were so much cooler when they were taboo.
Sounds
Oh, you mean
something
like when
Dev would say.
I kept thinking of a podiatrist here in town rather than ophthalmologist, and you kept
Alice,
saying,
thank you for the sub.
you kept calling her a pedoist.
A pedoist. Speaking of vampires, we need to force that limey Dens to finish Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'll fucking play it with him. Did I get my primes up when we all talk about doing a tabletop campaign, you dork?
Yeah, he mentioned that a while ago.
Okay, we'll figure it out, Spooky. One day. To be fair, like now that Skaven's done and Kibbs can't do any more tabletops for a while, I do got to find a new thing. But I think that Sargon might be starting his old Crusaders up again. So I might not be. I can only really do one tabletop at once. You know what I mean?
Why does Dev look like Uncle Vernon? He's just missing the golf hat.
Fuck off.
Well, no, he needs to have a mustache. Really.
What'd you do? 1918.
I can't.
It's over there.
No.
You're just trying to...
No. I think I soft locked myself.
How?
Because it says investigate the goblin presence.
Yeah.
So, generally, when you have quest objectives, this game is easy like that, where you just cast Revelio and it highlights where the fuck you're supposed to go. Nope, that's just a bar.
Oh.
And I'm supposed to stay inside the circle.
Thanks for the gift sub, Blonde. What's down
Anyway, you
there?
can fast travel and then come back.
I mean, I'll try that.
It's better than losing your progress.
Nope,
I
can't
watched the
fast
shit
travel.
out of a Sargon TTRPG. Okay, here's the thing, Butters.
Well, maybe
Sargon,
you could go down and under? Was it
Sargon did one a long time ago. We had to put it on hold, and I think we're going to come back to it.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. The best part of Sargon's D&D was merchants selling fake blessed items and V spurging out over it. Yeah, it was actually really funny. That was actually really funny. Surely you're not actually glitched.
Are you sure, Dev?
Well, then just run really far away.
Like Flock of Seagulls?
Or just like set a new quest. Or can you?
I don't really have.
Luke B Studio says in the tent.
Yep.
You have
Nope.
to abandon it.
Okay.
In the tent. Other tent.
Yeah. He says in the tent.
Which tent?
Other tent.
If there's two tents, check them both. That's a tent over there.
Yeah, there's 3 tents. There are 4 lights.
Four. Oh.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There's a note.
Orders.
Okay.
Directly from
Thanks,
Ranrock.
guys.
Search the tower in the surrounding area.
Orders
What do you do with the
indicate that
names?
They're after
Okay.
something to do with names. What names?
There are
I didn't know
4
goblins
lights.
could write. It seems like it's kind of above their station, isn't it?
Dude, they can speak a language.
Oh,
They run
they're
run
back.
banks.
Blood. You explain the stench.
Yeah, but Dave, they're clearly an inferior race.
Ugh.
Can't I be like a human supremacist?
No, because you're not human.
Oh. Huh. I heard that my other account is. I'm not sure if that's the case. I talked to him in private about it already. I gave him because like I've been demonetized with the exact same reasoning, and I got remonetized. So I gave him all my tips and knowledge this morning. Hot take: Slytherin was right, 100%. Of course.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic.
Here's the thing, Slytherin like.
But this is different somehow.
Okay. I will have to rely on methods of rationality knowledge, but I don't need to bring up that book to actually make my case, okay? When it comes to the Slytherin position in Harry Potter, it operates like a bell curve, all right? You have the extremely low IQ people who say things like, my blood purity, we got to keep the wizard blood pure, blah, blah, blah. And then you have like the middle IQ people, the vast majority of people, who say, clearly it doesn't matter that much. Obviously, mudbloods can perform magic just as well. Like, it's not a big deal. And then you like the whole blood purity thing is just clearly something that old families hold on to make themselves feel better. It doesn't actually have any basis in reality in terms of actual skill. And then the highest IQ people, all right, they all loop back around to being Slytherins again because they're smart enough to realize just how dangerous the Muggles actually are. because they have, fucking nuclear weapons.
Why would you drink random tea that's in a tower?
I
It's
must
just- it's
drink
delicious.
all the random tea, Dave.
It could have been poison.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen
centuries.
an enchantment last this long.
Yeah.
That tea's been sitting there for centuries somehow.
Yep.
It makes no sense at all.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
The low
I know what's
IQ
going on.
Slytherins watch Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit.
Oh, probably.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see
here we
that
are.
I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter.
Muggles
Well, I surmise,
find out about
based on
Hogwarts,
the
they're warm
commotion I
wizards,
heard,
and the Gorse 6
that
with
you
the US
did not
Marines.
have an easy time getting to me.
We did not.
Look at the SAS.
There's like another Harry Potter fanfic where like the British government nukes Hogwarts.
Is disquieting enough.
Yes, Harry Potter and
But
the
if they
Sea
have
of
also
Glass.
made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought.
Oh, Maltese.
All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As
Not
Professor
pocket
Fig cannot
dimensions,
join
no.
you,
No.
He and I will,
It's
in time,
unplottable.
see you
They-
back
they-
at the map
And
chamber.
invisible.
Basically,
Remember
Muggles,
to see.
there's a spell that makes Muggles just disinterested in it.
To understand
When they
how
look at it, they're like,
small
oh, there's nothing over there, and they just turn
the
and just
tower that
leave.
once belonged
Says
to
it
a
looks
king.
like a
For the
condemned building.
moment,
It says do
however,
not enter
even more
unsafe.
important things to set
But
your
also,
mind
yeah,
to.
just kind of it
A
convinces them to
reservoir
go
of
away. But
ancient
also, you
magic.
can't
Convinces
pull it
them
on the
to
map.
believe
Yes,
the
sir.
lie.
Then
Yeah.
I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir.
Nuclear
I'll see you back in the map
Symposium. God.
3 lock.
Reservoir of ancient magic.
Accio
Downstairs,
nuke.
near the
Oh,
entry.
Mama Lulu, magic messes with technology. That's why.
Dev, please say, just hold out until May 6th, Leon. Why? But thank you for the money.
I'll say it. Just hold out till May 6th, Leon.
I just said it.
You have to say with intent.
Enter Percival Rackham's trial, Naomi.
Down the lonely road, I might already know.
Oh, yeah? You might already
I
know
can't
it.
think of Rackham without thinking of Tintin.
Thanks for the one bit.
The first trial.
He said it! I did say that during the Vampire RP Titanium.
Dev,
When Sargon was my father.
you should be arrested.
Oh, dude, this place was cool.
Yeah, man.
Neato.
You know what I can also do? Spat.
Bap.
Nothing in
Spat.
HD canon actually shows magic interference technology. I could have sworn there was something about it messing with technology.
Spat.
There is, yeah, like electronics.
Destroy these ancient
mean,
artifacts.
The only reason that makes sense is if like magic gives off some sort of electromagnetism that stops electronics from working.
It's just I know
Because like clockwork should still work, which is
the-
why it does. Like clocks work in Hogwarts.
the Dresden Files and the Rivers of London series have it that magic messes with
That
electronics.
must have done something.
So that's why they have to use
Let's have a look around.
older cars and
Yep.
they have stuff in their apartments. Like at least in Rivers of London, he can just
Oh.
he has like an instant power off switch. So if the electronics aren't running,
Wanna just wear
then it
pajamas?
doesn't get fucked up.
Sure.
Hey, you're in charge of the outfit stuff.
Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah, mechanical is fine, but electronic if it has a current going through
It's
it, then
just
magic-
fucking pajamas.
It's just PJs.
It's boring.
That is boring. Go put back on what we had before.
Okay.
And then there's techno priests.
No, wasn't that one. It was this one. Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
Magic doesn't really get explained. It's not. It's soft. It's soft magic. It's not hard magic.
Hey, Dev, which cape do you think is better, this one or this one?
Oh.
Ooh, it's
I'm not
pretty
sure.
cool.
I like the green though, because Slytherin.
I like them both, but I like the other one better.
That and green it is.
I
and
guess
green
rip any
it
wizards
shall
that need
be.
pacemakers. Yeah, rip.
Yep.
But yeah, see the whole like Slytherin was right. Distribution arc of IQs. It kind of matches like the whole conservatism distribution IQs, right? Because you have really low IQ people who are conservatives because they're just like, I don't like immigrants. I don't like gays. They're taking all our jobs. You know, just like fucking redneck retards, right? And then you have like the vast majority of like middle of the ground normies who are just like okay, clearly like stop being racist, stop being sexist. Clearly individuals are doing their own individual thing. You can't be like. And then there's like the high IQ people who are like, yes, but society also collapses without some sort of tradition to serve as a foundation that you can build upon. If to quote Assassin's Creed, nothing is forbidden. And was it everything is permitted?
Yes.
If you actually go down that road, you have like no morals, no ethics, no foundation to actually build a civilization. You have no standards. Like there has
That's why Altair has to kill his master. Spoilers.
Yeah, even though cultural standards are ultimately arbitrary and socially constructed, you still have to have them.
Something must.
Or else you can't have a functioning civilization, and that's why like people tend to become more conservative as they get older, and people tend to become more conservative as they experience more things in the world and understand how things like why things are set up the way they're set up. You know, people become more conservative just as they get smarter generally. It's very strange. Yeah. Yeah.
These are never a welcome sight.
Oof.
At least I know what to
Gonna
expect
be.
this time.
Oh, it's question mark too.
Time turners don't actually change the past, though. They operate on it was always this way. Yeah, so here's the thing. I don't understand how time turners can actually function properly without, like, changing the past. Because how is it that the universe can compute possible futures where someone comes back in time and changes certain things?
Dev chokes his own opinion.
No, I get the stable time loop theory, but how is it that the universe itself consistently computes in one pass all the way through? Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Okay.
Because the universe is a computer. Even if the universe is a computer, it still needs to be able to like compute possible futures and then understand that time travel would happen 6 hours in the future here, so therefore we must put in this effect in the past. Like something Akashic record. Oh my god. That's a fucking deep cut right there, the Akashic records. That's like some weird Hindu shit, isn't it? No, in No More Heroes they had Akashic points, remember? And that's clearly a reference.
Mm-hmm. No, but I'm not really.
The entire room changed.
Yay!
Wasn't there like a puzzle that you did in one of these, Naomi? I was watching you do it off show. And you're like, I don't know what to do, oh fuck!
Oh, is that the one I asked you to help me with?
Yeah.
No, it was the stupid Depulso puzzles. I don't think you got that far, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Depulso? Yeah.
Hold on.
Pretty sure I did.
Okay. Let's see. In the religion of Theosophy and the philosophical school called Anthroposophy, the Akashic records are a compendium of all universal events, thoughts, words, emotions, and intent ever to have occurred in the past, present, or future in terms of all entities and life forms. It's gotta be a really fucking big book. The Akashic record is like an immense photographic film, registering all the desires and earth experiences of our planet.
I think they were referring to that in the Harrison version. But it's not really future. It's more past. Yeah, past history that's referred to. Thanks for the bucks, Holtonator. You have no idea how happy I'd be if Sargon started his campaign again.
Sargon?
I'm sure it would be the same with the new Sargon, though.
It'll be fine. Honestly, even though Sargon's politics have shifted massively in the past, basically since I've known him, like, he still plays the same games, he still makes the same jokes.
Petrificus totalis.
Indigo children are just theater kids with enabling retarded parents. Naomi, you and I had like a long conversation about Indigo kids at one point. What was that about again?
Because my mom was just like, yeah, you're an Indigo kid. And then she called my sister the literal golden child.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's fucking rough.
I know. I've heard of the Indigo Girls. The folk duo.
The Indigo children are basically like generally Gen X hippie parents, sometimes millennial parents, who think that their kids are really special and shouldn't be bound by the normal societal rules.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's like
that's healthy.
He just needs to express himself. That's why he's shitting himself in the center of a Walmart. It's his expression of himself. It's like, all right, dude.
I ought to explore
you know what? Fuck hippies.
When you see like hyper spoiled children who clearly have been told no in their lives, and they're just like, I'm just expressing myself.
Oh, so that's why
my emotions are valid.
That's why Zoomers can be so awful.
Yeah. They were raised as an indigo child.
Ugh.
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting indeed.
I should probably finish this coffee. It's nearly 7 o'clock.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, it did take us a while to get going.
Well, dude, like we had a fucking packed day today. Naomi was off like running errands in the early morning. I was finishing up that video that came out today. I was also editing the vlog that you guys shot for the movie.
Yep.
And then once Naomi came back, we had to go out and run a bunch more errands. So Naomi came back, picked me up. We went off and did a bunch of errands out in town.
Yeah.
And like,
no, I was.
Oh fuck!
I was basically. I did a bunch of uploads, which took several hours. So there's no way I could go.
No, listen.
Did anyone actually see that vlog besides the people that comment? Jesus, revolution.
Yeah. Sargon is he is a traditionalist. Yes, not a neo-reactionary. I don't think. I think he has some sympathies towards the neo-reactionaries, but I don't think he is one.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Dave cucked Dev, Giga Chad. Fuck you. Remember when Dev tried to wear a bear pelt that belonged to his mother of their bear cult because his character had the darkest skin? I vaguely remember that.
It sounds like something you would do.
It really does.
Yeah. So, no, we had to, like, try to get these baby bears to be tame in part of the RP. Right? And I was like, well, listen, can we wear the bear? Like, we had, like, the mother's skin as a giant pelt, right? It's like, well, can we use this pelt? It was like a dire bear, right? Can we use the pelt to like I'll put the pelt on, and I'll pretend to be the bear mother, so the bears will listen to me. And I'm gonna pretend to be this fucking bear, and then Sargon's like, that's not gonna fucking. I was like, yes, it will, yes, it will. And then like. And then Sargon was like, well, the pelt's not big enough to completely cover you. I was like, it's fine, my character's black. So I'll just blend in.
Really, Dev?
Wow.
Wow.
Fuck, we had such good times during that RP.
That's why May 6th. That's when it comes out on PS. Yeah, it's right. It's not coming out on the older consoles.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So I think the Switch. It's like June or something.
Okay, the Switch version has to be like a cloud version.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way unless they really scale it down. Or
even the PS4 version, I think, is gonna chug.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. But.
What's your bit chat? One time I was working in a grocery store. Hold on. Oh, thanks for the subs, Jadaski. Thanks, buddy. Okay. One time I was working at a grocery store as a janitor. I basically caught 2 kids pissing on the bathroom floor. I wanted to go grab them and give them hell. Then I realized it was California, and with the HR bullshit, I'd be the one who got in trouble. I told my manager, and she more or less told the kids. I know you peed on the bathroom floor in the checkout lane, and their mother wasn't even paying attention. Yeah. No one 2K. That actually reminds me. So I had to go to the washroom in Costco today, right? You know, you've been to the Costco washrooms here, right? All right, Dave. You know what's going on.
Honestly, I don't even remember the last time I went into one of those.
Okay. So I was...
They're probably gross, though.
I was in the Costco washroom. And guess what happened in the Costco washroom? Well, firstly, the women's was closed for cleaning. So only the men's was open.
Oh, lovely.
And I go into the men's. Okay. And their sink is a giant trough. Their sink
it's a big trough.
Is a giant trough. And clearly people thought that it was a urinal, like a urinal trough. Because there was a bunch of piss in the sink. And I was
Jesus.
Like, oh. And then I go into one of the stalls. And the stall has like a bunch of shit smeared on the toilet. Like the toilet seat and on the toilet handle.
Seriously, what's wrong with people?
And I was just like, all right,
Yep, I'm out.
Oh.
That's why I don't go in places like that with that many people, because it's disgusting.
Yeah.
What is it about giant stores that turns people into a bunch of animals?
They're already animals.
Yeah,
The public restroom was immaculately clean. I just saw the weirdest thing a bit ago, Dev. I went to a public restroom. It was immaculately clean. It was amazing. I got to poop in a public place without a seat cover. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wait, we had to break up a threesome at a go-kart track I worked at? What the fuck? What the
Why?
fuck,
What the fuck
dude?
is a three-way at a go-kart track? There's little kids there.
Yeah. Oh man,
I think
also,
it's like 12 and up, but still, there's still kids.
okay, speaking of all the things...
funsies, okay.
Speaking of all the things that happened today while we were out, Naomi and I got caught behind 2 fucking trains. Okay? So, we're driving back home, and it's across the city, right? So we gotta like go through downtown. It's kind of shitty. So, we're driving home, and there's like there's train tracks that cut through the city, because there's like a train yard in the city. So, sometimes, like, major roads in town are temporarily closed off as trains pass through. And these trains range from anywhere from like 5 minutes to 30 minutes.
Yep.
And it really is kind of, like, who knows?
God awful.
Who knows?
Horribly
how long it's gonna
designed.
be. So, we're driving home, and we get caught behind one train, and I was like, oh, this kind of sucks, but it's not a big deal. It was only like 5 minutes. And then we get to like downtown, and then Naomi's like, I want to try going a different way this time. I was like, okay.
Well, no, because there was construction on the bridge.
Oh, that's right, there was construction on the
That's
bridge.
why I wanted to go a different way.
So we decided to cut through downtown, and we go through, and then we get to the part of downtown where there's a train.
Pensive, oh God.
So we get to the part of downtown where there's like another train. Like, you know how Dave downtown there's a train tracks right in the middle of downtown. We get there, and there's another fucking train going through, and we're like, oh my god! And then the train like moves into the road, stops, and then backs up. And we're just like, oh my god, this is gonna take for fucking... And it did take forever. And meanwhile, like, we're downtown.
It didn't take that long.
It took a while. It took longer than the first time.
Oh yeah.
And also, like, we had the windows down because it's a nice day, and I'm like, listen, we're keeping the windows up while we're downtown because you never know when some fucking hobo is gonna come up and then piss into the car and then throw his needles inside or something. Like, downtown's pretty scummy right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
Okay, now you know what to do.
Get demolished.
Avoid at all costs.
And then,
Nice. Okay.
Dave, at Killer's Crossing,
Oh, yeah, another one.
another train was going through. And I was like, oh my god, we're gonna hit all 3 fucking trains. And Naomi was like, oh no, we're fucking not. And so Naomi guns it and goes like 30 kilometers over the speed limit. And it's like, I'm gonna beat the fucking train!
Well, you said 70 and a 50, so that's 70 kilometers per hour, not miles. And then I kind of just, you told me that.
She went faster than that.
You told me that, and I'm like,
No,
well,
I didn't.
yes,
It was
you did.
only 70.
Oh,
I
no.
the thing
looked.
is,
Oh, no,
in
I
a
was
city
looking
like
too.
this,
You were going.
oh, you gotta, yeah, there you go.
So,
that is like average speed for people in this city.
Naomi's
They're
like, I'm
so
gonna
bad.
fucking beat this fucking train. So she like races ahead of the train. Just also, to be fair, there was no one on the road. Like it was just like a wide open road. Even the other lanes coming at us were empty. So Naomi just goes like straight down, just blasts down the fucking road, gets to the turnoff, and then I'm like holding onto the door because she turns so fast. We're like, whoa! And she's like, I'm not gonna get caught behind the train again. So we're just like, you like slide through the fucking Killer's Crossing. It's like, Jesus Christ, Naomi. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
In this city, you either have to drive extremely defensively or
30 kilometers
extremely
over the fucking
aggressively.
speed limit, you know,
Oh no.
drifting through
Oh,
the
good.
intersection. It's like, Jesus Christ. Naomi.
Dude, it's fine. Oh, fuck, Dev, you distracted me.
It's fine. Just drink a drink. There you go.
You
You
know,
got
I'm not gonna lie, I actually didn't figure out the whole,
it. What? Color
colored
to
bubble
color?
thing.
Yeah.
I actually was just throwing like shit tons of spells at it, and most of the time it would work. I didn't figure that out until just now.
1,000 ways to die.
Oof. Oof, Naomi.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I saw that when I inadvertently saw XQC beat this game.
You fucking asshole.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Also, giant.
Hello.
Giant dragon. Now,
yeah,
I
that's not a
think
boss.
That there's... No, it's actually not.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There's a chest right there, yeah.
Your gear slots are full. Fuck you.
Just dump something.
Dump something that's, I guess, like low.
Destroy.
There you go.
You gotta go sell some shit, eh?
Yep. I should have sold stuff before.
Diamond jumper.
The jumper school
Ew.
uniform.
Do you want to learn to drift? Nah.
See, I always thought that like the pensive memories came out of the temple. Why were they tears with Snape?
They weren't supposed to be tears with Snape in.
No, not in the books.
They changed that in the movie. Because I was with this fucking lady. I was with my friend's mom, my friend, her mom, and her aunts. And this fucking lady was just like super into the Harry Potter books, and she was just mad the entire like last movie.
They changed a lot, yeah.
Yeah. And I was just like, I don't care, it's fine. She was just mad the
still
entire
enjoyable.
movie.
It just
ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death.
I don't think I'm gonna go through the Resident Evil 4 remake right away. I'm gonna skip that one.
Those we love suffer.
which kind of sucks because I tried the demo and it is really cool.
I know like me, V, and Arch all want to be in the Sargon RP. Well, we're gonna ask if Kibbs can join us, but if not, it'll just be us three. I think. I'm not in charge. This is just what I think's happening.
Much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world.
Yeah, dude, transfigure people's brains. Why not?
Did Lotus Eaters get demonetized?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, I didn't even listen.
No, it's because you're playing the game.
Well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
Transfigure his brain.
It is not your pain to take.
You could literally like transfigure gender, yeah.
Actually, a lot of transfiguration has a time limit.
Yeah. That's why you need the Philosopher's Stone to make it permanent.
Sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morgan.
Dave's not going to react to that one.
Welcome back to Hogwarts.
And now she's a professor.
Oh my god.
Take some getting used to. Professor
She looks
Rickwood.
basically the same.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora.
Want to try counseling? This is back in the 1800s. Counseling back then involved like
Counseling-
giving people laudanum and drilling into their skulls.
Yeah.
Oh, also, if it was a woman using a mechanized wooden dildo to treat their hysteria.
See you then.
Yep.
Man, being high and masturbation sounds great. Except for not having any respect from men.
Also,
Yeah,
laudanum,
that's still
laudanum
there, though.
was pretty hard on the body. It's like basically mixing heroin and alcohol.
Yeah.
That's a really easy way to die.
Yeah, dude. Okay, back in the 1800s, the treatment for hysteria
Not
was
Mormons,
basically just making women
doctors.
come.
Yeah.
With
It
the
was
dildo.
doctors.
Well, I mean, it's not like men were doing it, so.
That's funny, actually.
They were fucking each other.
Hello.
What have we here?
What the hell?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor. Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed.
Dildos, heroin, alcohol, literally my
you
weekend.
found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Is one of them a dildo? What if it's like actually alcohol, heroin, and dildos?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak
alcohol,
with
heroin,
Charles
cocaine, dildos.
regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has
Yes,
seen traces
it's
of
your
a powerful
descendant, I
dark
bet.
magic being wielded
Yeah, so one
by
thing
goblin
I
kind.
don't always understand about the Harry
Thanks,
Potter
Alternator,
universe
thank you.
is
Mentor,
how
Professor
the
Fig
pictures can
not only
be
encountered
intelligent.
goblins lurking outside of
You know?
Yeah.
Salamacar's tower,
It's so strange because they're like,
a powerful
death.
goblin
You must learn to
unlocked
accept
at
death.
Gringotts.
Meanwhile, they have so many mechanisms.
Yeah.
You can make Horcruxes, you can make fucking ghosts, you can make paintings that are clearly just them. Like, they already are cheating death, dude.
Yeah, and they can move between paintings at that.
Yeah.
In different locations. That's
Like,
how
I mean, it's
like,
probably
St. Mungo's and stuff.
like I think it's more accept death because we have these ways to avoid it, but like you'll not have your body anymore, you know.
And they do say in the books,
You can't have heroin, alcohol.
It's not really
pictures.
the person who's dead. It's just like a reflection of them.
No, I know, but like that's what I don't fully understand.
Better than nothing, dude.
Because like it's a reflection, but like they're still like intelligent. They're not just like spouting off memories.
Yeah.
and
No,
things. Like,
they don't have a limited vocabulary.
They can learn new information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it were literally just a reflection of them, I would expect them to act like Avina from Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Well, it's worth.
It's like, I'm not programmed to talk about that. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you know.
Like they wouldn't sound like robots. They'd sound like themselves, you know. But like they would just talk about things. They know. The fact that they can like acquire new knowledge is the weird part.
Yep.
Yeah, they only have so much because I know. I
Oh,
think it was
I'm
probably
gonna
Rivers
talk
of London
to
again.
you.
The ghosts are just echoes, and in a lot of cases they just relive moments of their death.
In the world.
Yeah. Well, the ghosts are
Aside
slightly
from
more
those along our
understandable.
path.
Not that I recall.
Well, in this universe,
Because most of the ghosts are
Evidence
people
of
who
the
got
Keeper's
murdered.
efforts to
So-
manipulate the
well, that's
power
the thing
of
is that
ancient
I think
magic
it's
during
generally
our
that
time.
they die
If
violently.
I am
Yeah.
correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Professor Chat GPT. You guys
Leia's
see?
a keeper.
Do you guys
That's
see? There's
funny.
like a. It's like basically asking, "Hey, ChatGPT, can you make a joke about Jesus?" And they make a joke, and then it's like, "You make a joke about Muhammad," and they say no.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that's so stupid.
It's like, why isn't Jesus playing ice hockey? Because he keeps getting nailed to the boards. God.
Wow, so you're back at the.
Yeah, so every time you complete a trial, it brings you back to the common room. That's the only time you have to come back here.
Yep. Hey, you have an owl though.
Read mail.
Read your mail, Naomi.
Woo.
I have no new mail.
Okay. Listen, we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
It's break time, guys.
Break
We're
down.
We're gonna. Jesus.
We're gonna what? We're gonna what?
We're gonna take a break.
Yep.
And we're gonna come back and we're gonna play more Hogwarts. Okay?
How obvious.
Okay, see you in a minute.
Oh.
God damn it, Naomi! Did you cause
I
something?
didn't. It just did it automatically.
Okay, we're not break yet.
Oh. Good. This is where I unlock Alohomora.
How is he talking to you?
Through the mail.
It's like voicemail, dude.
It's voicemail.
They record themselves.
No, this is for game purposes, so you don't have to go and actually read the mail.
Was that in Harry Potter where like?
No.
No, they had like talking letters.
No, those were
you're thinking of
howlers.
howlers.
Those are different.
Howlers are different.
And I'll see if I can find one, but you can actually find howlers like around the school.
Oh, hers started too.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you know what? Are we good to go take a break, Naomi?
I'm just waiting for them all to play. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. All right. Fuck it. We'll be back.
Back in black.
Dev, when
No, stop. Hold on. Sorry. Just
yells.
there was a mistake with OBS. Hold on. Just wait. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I can't do it super fast.
Revelio.